Busy, but empty. Before your brain decides anything, your thumb has already opened the app. Did you choose to check your phone just now? No, that gesture was engineered. There is a name for what just happened. It's called a habit loop, and the apps on your phone are built to trigger it on repeat all day. Here's the part nobody tells you. The loop doesn't just steal time, it makes you feel productive while you've actually done nothing. Hidden cost of convenience. One mechanism. This video dissects it. Let's start with the notification. That small red dot in the corner of an app icon. Looks innocent. It's not. That dot is a deliberate design choice with one job. Create a feeling of incompleteness in your brain. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain naturally fixates on unfinished tasks more than finished ones. Gloria Zeigarnik, a Soviet psychologist, documented this in the 1920s. Waiters remembered unpaid orders in perfect detail, but forgot them the moment the bill was settled. One unpaid bill. That's all the red dot is. A brain cannot leave it alone. What makes this design so effective? The red that doesn't tell you what's inside, just that something is there. Ambiguity is the design. Uncertainty activates dopamine, the brain's motivation chemical, more powerfully than a guaranteed reward does. Neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz documented this. Dopamine neurons fire hardest not when you get the reward, but when you're not sure if you will. Every tap on that notification pulls a lever. Not a phone lever, a slot machine lever. Tristan Harris, a former design ethicist at Google, made this comparison publicly in 2017. He argued that the techniques used in many major apps share structural DNA with gambling machines. Feeds, inboxes, social apps, messaging platforms, the pattern runs across all of them. Not universal, not accidental. Second move, the infinite scroll. Before infinite scroll, most websites had pages. You'd reach the bottom. Content stopped. Your brain got a natural stopping cue. Raskin, the designer who invented infinite scroll, later said publicly that he regrets building it. He estimated, and this is his own rough estimate, not a clinical study, that the feature cost people hundreds of millions of hours of attention per day across platforms that adopted it. Remove the bottom of the page, and the brain never receives the signal that says, "Done, stop now." Designers call this the removal of a completion signal. Deliberate UX. It works because the brain uses context, an empty plate, a page ending, to decide when a behavior is finished. Scrolling feels like doing something, and that's where the illusion of productivity enters. Processing information, staying informed. The brain logs it as mental effort, even when the content has zero connection to anything that actually needs doing. Busy, updated, but the goals that actually matter, the ones on the list, haven't moved an inch. One level deeper, notifications and infinite scroll are the surface. Underneath runs something called variabl reward scheduling. B.F. Skinner identified this in behavioral psychology decades ago. When rewards come at unpredictable intervals, sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't, the behavior that seeks the reward becomes almost impossible to stop. Skinner called this a variabl ratio reinforcement schedule. Same schedule as slot machines. Same schedule governing when a like, a comment, a new message, or a viral post arrives. No way to know when the next good thing arrives. So, check again, check once more. 11 p.m. A quick check before bed. That was 40 minutes ago. Not weak, not clinically addicted. A normal human brain hitting a system specifically engineered to outmaneuver self-control. Counterintuitive twist. The design works precisely because a healthy brain is built this way. Nothing is broken in you. Sensitivity to novelty, social signals, unresolved loops, ancient survival features. Apps didn't create these vulnerabilities. They found them and built a product on top. If you're finding this useful, subscribe. Every video on this channel exposes one system that was designed to run in the background of your life without you noticing. Takes 2 seconds. Third move, the one that ties the first two together and completes the illusion of productivity. Context switching. Apps are designed to force it constantly. A notification pulls you out of a task, and the brain doesn't just pause. It has to rebuild the entire mental context of what you left. Research in cognitive psychology puts that rebuilding at more than 20 minutes per interruption. Gloria at the University of California, Irvine has studied workplace interruption for many years. Her work focuses on knowledge workers in office settings, but the underlying mechanism of attention recovery applies broadly. Typical morning with unchecked apps. Open email, badge pulls you to social, a reply triggers a second app. 20 minutes later you're back at email, thread gone. Busy for an hour. Feels like work. Actual output, close to zero. Illusion of productivity, complete. Every second of this benefits the app. Engagement, time spent inside, drives advertising revenue. Distraction is literally the business model, not a conspiracy theory. The stated logic of the advertising model funding most free apps, especially social media and news. Product, your attention. Customer, the advertiser. Fighting the system is hard, not just because of the apps, but because they've been designed to feel necessary. Messaging and email apps use what designers call urgency framing. Language and visual cues that make a non-urgent notification feel like it demands immediate action. Red on a notification badge is not accidental. Red signals danger across almost every human culture. Stop signs fire blood. Putting it on a social media is a deliberate emotional escalation. Platforms that tested gray badges instead of red saw engagement drop noticeably. Red stays because it works. Full picture. Reconstruct it. Wake up. Brain in low resistance state. Prefrontal cortex, the seat of deliberate decision-making, not yet fully online. Phone already in hand. Red dots already waiting. Feed refreshed overnight. 6 new unpaid bills for a Zeigarnik brain. Variable reward kicks in. Could be important. Could be exciting. Dopamine fires one instruction. Find out. Check. Scroll. Context switching begins. 20 minutes gone. And the one thing that actually needed doing today. Untouched. Red dot to lost morning. Not a character flaw. A designed experience. Every step built by a team of engineers and behavioral scientists whose job was to make it happen. See it once, you'll spot it everywhere. Next red dot, you'll feel the Zeigarnik pull. Next bottomless feed, you'll name the missing stopping cue. Catch the urgency framing in the language. Catch the variable reward loop before it catches you. Awareness isn't a cure, but it's the first move. Thumb still knows the way to the app. Brain now knows why. Subscribe. Every video on this channel exposes one more system designed to run in the background of your decisions. Takes 2 seconds, saves you from a lot. Next, how the slot machine was reverse engineered into your phone, and the one design decision that made it impossible to put down.